If you're struggling trying to figure out what type of content you should put out there, what you should post about, I'm going to give you in this video 3 easy steps for you to sit down, figure it all out, and never have to worry about what you are going to be posting about again. Okay, so the first step to this is to sit down, really figure out what it is that you want your brand to be known for as a real estate agent. You should have about 3 to 5 talking points, talking topics that you want to be known for. So, just as an example, let's say that you are a real estate agent in a city. Maybe you want to be known for condo purchases, first time home buyers, interior design, and maybe the particular city that you live in. So, those could be an example of your 4 topics that you are always going to stick to. So those are your 4 umbrella topics, and every single piece of content that you create is going to go into one of those categories. So take the time to think about what it is that you want to be known for, but also think about what it is that you don't want to be known for. What are things that you really are not interested in, that you don't want to cover? Stay in your lane, figure out what it is that you want to talk about, but also the things that maybe you don't have that much experience in that you can't really speak to. So once you've figured out those overarching themes of your content, the things you want to be known for in a more general categories, then we can go to step number 2 and try to figure out different content ideas under each of those main topics, like talking points. So in the second step, I want you to, kind of put on your research hat, go through the internet, use Google, go on different forums, and put your head into your ideal client's headspace. What is it that they're asking questions about? What it is that they're struggling with? What it is that they're interested in consuming? And, you can Google. Google's a great place to start. Like, let's say you want one of your talking points is condos. What comes up in the search when you type in purchasing a condo, for example? What types of questions do people have? Maybe there's a forum you could check out and really take note of the type of language that people are using in those forums, because that's the type of language that you want to use as well. And so you can use Google, go into forums. You can go to a website called Udemy.com. They have a ton of courses, so you can look up one of your talking points under that. So let's say you can look up interior design, you can look up condo investing or condo purchasing, first time home buyers. See what type of courses have been created under those topics. You can look at Pinterest. You can look on Amazon. That's a really great tool as well. Look at the people's reviews under under an Amazon book that correlates to your topic, and see what people are saying. What kind of problems is that book solving? And this will jog your creative juices to get flowing, and just brainstorm under each category a multitude, at least 10 different content ideas under each of those 4 or 5 umbrella topics that you have. So once you've done that, and you've taken the time to kind of really get inside the head of your ideal client when it comes to those topics, then you can break it down further and start actually applying really attention-grabbing headlines to those topics. So what I like to do is use a headline analyzing tool. So if you just type in Google headline analyzer, you can take all those brainstormed ideas and you can start actually turning them into powerful and compelling headlines. So, maybe choose 10 really good content pieces, and then from there, turn those 10 ideas into 10 really good headlines that you can then use and create content from. So I want you to remember that under these topics, you're going to be talking about the same thing over and over again. And I don't want you to worry so much about that, because you don't want to be known for talking about everything. You want to be known for those specific things. And you're going to be in your content saying a lot of the same things, but in a different way. And so your headlines are going to be, doing the same thing. You're going to be talking about somewhat of the same thing, but just in a different way. So, for example, let's say you're talking to first-time home buyers. One of your headlines could be 3 things you must know before you purchase your first piece of real estate. And then another headline could be 7 buyer traps and how to avoid them. So you could be talking about a lot of the same thing in both posts, but they sound different and you're going to be coming at them from a little bit of a different angle. So those are the 3-step system. It'll take a little bit of time, but it's worth it, because when you come out of it, if you have 4 or 5 talking points, then you're coming out with 40 to 50 pieces of content ideas. So if you keep this in one file, you can always go back and revert back to it. And as you get excited about this, then you'll always be adding underneath all of those different top talking topics, umbrellas. You're always going to be adding your different posting ideas to that. So I would keep one running document in order to keep everything in one place and organized. But once you do this, you are good to go. You've got so much content that you can draw from, and you'll always be adding to it. So this is a really great way to sit down, really think about what your brand is, who you're speaking to, and what you want to be known for. And from there, it all kind of falls into place. So I hope you got value from this. If you did, please share it with another realtor that you think could benefit from it as well. And if you haven't already, grab my free report below. It's the 3 ways to generate quality leads online. And I will see you in the next video.